Hey, it's Rinku, and I'm here for some patch notes. Today we have 2 new events and a lot of new content to go over. The Flandor Goose Egg Event has returned, but it has a twist this time. It has more depth. I'm not sure if it's for the better or worse yet, but it's here and we might as well check it out. First, get all the eggs. Defeat monsters, gather, and fish for normal Flandor Goose Eggs. For part 2 of the Flandor Goose Egg Event, we have Section A and Section B. And Section A is actually the original daily quest that we have had in the past 2 Flandor Goose Egg events. So this is just the original quest on its own. It does say after it's completed, you can accept the Flandor Golden Goose Egg quest twice a day. I'm not sure if that's a mistype, if I'm misunderstanding that, what that means. But it originally used to be one daily you could do once a day. Maybe you can do it twice now, I'm not sure. Section B, however, is a little bit different than before. So basically, Section A, the original quest, you go to Florin, talk to the main dude there, and he'll want a golden egg. You just go get a golden egg for him, he'll look at it, he'll give it back, and then you can open the golden egg to get some rare loot. And that's still a thing, you can just do it daily, and I don't think it has to do with anything else of this event, but everything else has to do with the normal Flandor Goose Eggs. So the ones you get from defeating monsters, gathering, and fishing are turned in for completely different things. So if you have 40 of them, you can turn them into furniture, and each of these people will give you a one-time quest per family to get a piece of furniture. So 40 eggs per piece, and I'm sure you can get them all, so you get all 4 for a lot of eggs, and if you have any left over, you can turn in 20 at a time for a Black Spirit Flandor Goose Egg. So I'm sure you're wondering what is in the golden egg and the Black Spirit egg. And here is the answer. The golden egg, just like before, has boss weapons, a lot of valuable stuff, but it's locked behind the daily. The Black Spirit egg is what you can now obtain depending on how much you gather, fish, or just kill monsters, and this will actually give you combat experience, skill experience, weight limit, gathering, and fishing. It lasts 30 minutes, it's just a buff, but it might be nice to stock up on. This next event, the Shepherd Boy, for April Fools, is actually kind of crazy. Now, I wasn't sure what it was at first, but this is actually a world event. It's kind of like the Witch Boss. It's not a daily quest, it's just something that happens probably every day. So, the news out there is that there's a ferocious wolf lurking about, and we have to protect the sheep. How to proceed? Well, you just kill the wolves. But the problem is, this dude, the shepherd boy, is gonna lie to you, like, all the time. So you don't actually know if the wolves are attacking or not. And he has 29 sheep. And I'm not really sure how it starts, when it ends, or any of that stuff, but when a world message appears informing a wolf sighting, it is time for you to check. And if there's wolves there, you better kill them. If not, then he just lied to you. Watch out. If the wolves really appear, they're going to be attacking players and sheep from all sides. Defend the sheep with your life. It'll make a huge difference at the end. If you defend the sheep 10 times, the big bad wolf will appear, and you can take him down for your loot. For defeating the big bad wolf, you have a chance to receive these following items: stuffed wolf heads, memfrags, blackstones, and gold bars. But after the big bad wolf goes down, a treasure chest will spawn and you'll have to defeat it before opening it. It's kind of weird, I know, I'm not really sure what that means, but basically, depends on how many sheep were alive, 20 to 30 for the max reward, but there's some smaller sizes depending on if some sheep got killed, and you defeat the treasure chest and then you can open it, so it's like an extra loot table, so kind of interesting. And all adventurers who inflict damage to the treasure chest will be able to receive hard shards, sharp shards, memfrags, gold bars, and whatever the fuck a useless weapon box is. Is it actually useless? I'm not sure, but it's an event item, so who knows. Also, I have absolutely no idea what this part means, but it does say after defeating the summoned box, kind Pudge may transform into actually not kind Pudge at specific chances. Take down whatever the hell this is to receive some extra rewards. So this is like a third chance at receiving loot, I think. I don't even know. For content, today we finally got Cron meals and Draughts? I looked this up and they pronounce it on Google as drafts. I don't even know what this word, if that's the same word or not, but we have a thing. They're basically like mega elixirs and I guess mega food. It's a combination of a lot of food and elixirs into one. There are 3 different types of Cron meals and Draughts, and basically they are a lot of buffs all in one. And the contradiction is if you pop one Cron meal, you cannot stack any other food in the game with it. So it's kind of like you just pop it and you have everything good to go. Now, for convenience, this is extremely convenient for so many situations, especially for grinding or even in just casual PvP, because it does take like sometimes hours to get full food buffs up. So convenience, checkmark. However, what I wanted was a way to min-max really conveniently, and unfortunately, if you still want the best stats, if you want to have higher stats than your opponent, you want to be min-maxed to the max, food buffing and using normal elixirs and stacking them all together will give you better buffs overall than these food buffs. I should mention that the Draughts work the same way, that you can only pop one of them and you can't stack any other elixir with them. However, you can stack one Draught with as many food buffs as you want, or one Cron meal with as many elixirs as you want, or one of each. So it's like you can't stack foods with foods and elixirs with elixirs if you use these mega things. The next change is a huge change to the Node War scene. Field headquarters, command posts, or forts will now be automatically built 1 hour after being placed. That's it. No workers, no materials, nothing. It's automatically placed. Now, the reasoning behind this, and I don't even know if I agree with this reasoning, seeing as how many times I have placed on a T1 node and had to fight for it. However, apparently, there are not enough guilds fighting over territories and nodes. There's just a lot of nodes that go unclaimed, a lot of nodes that are just full of snipes, and they're trying to encourage more people to get into node wars. However, to all of us who already node war, this is just a huge quality of life update. We no longer have to send workers, we no longer have to have materials. The process was so miserable that I would have to have materials in multiple storages across the land, have multiple workers stop what they're doing, I'd have to switch channels, send all of my workers to go build this, and then once they're all done, I have to tell them to do what they're originally doing before all this. I had to send them back to work to actually make me income again, so that way I don't lose too much money. And it's just like, it's really frustrating whether I use 50 workers or whether I make 50 people send one of their workers. It's really annoying regardless. And also for setting them on T2s and T3s, if you want a better tower, well, that's even more materials and more workers. I don't even want to imagine how annoying it is to figure all that out, but now you don't need any of that. You click a button, it sets up instantly, no workers, no materials, just guild money for the original fort itself. So that's so fucking nice. Here's a small change that I thought I should point out. Deleting a friend from the friends list will now also remove yourself from their friends list, which is, I just think it's nice. It should have been the game from the beginning, honestly. Basically, if your friend does not want to be mutual friends, you will not be on the friends list. Pretty simple. Now, the one thing I wonder is, if I friended someone, right, and we're on a friends list, and then I deleted them, I'm still on their list, like before this update, could they see when I'm online sometimes, what channel I'm on, what level I am? That's just kind of creepy. If that actually was a thing, this just makes it even better. I'm not sure if it had any filter or anything if I had deleted them, but now I'm not on their list at all, so I can clean my friends list and only keep actual friends. Pretty cool. But I'm not saying that. If I delete you, I still love you. Add me back. I'm sorry. We have some more changes under the mount section. So Dinah, the Dream Horse, the Unicorn has been buffed out the ass today. They can now freely use all skills in the Great Desert and pretty much beyond. What place else is there that they wouldn't be able to use skills? It's pretty much everywhere now. So that means you can now drift, instant excel, sprint in the desert on your Dream Horse. That's fucking crazy. Only Dinah though, apparently. So, still fucking crazy. It also says the following effects for Dream Horses have been improved. So for all 3 of the Dream Horses, Dinah, Ardenaut, and I like how it says Black Ardenaut, even though I don't think that's in our server yet. It's in Korea, but maybe that means it's coming to us soon. However, all 3 get improved Instant Excel and Super Instant Excel, meaning that they're probably all 3 just going to go run around faster. That's pretty crazy. However, Dinah, once again, has even more improvements. Their run, their super charge, and their roar have all 3 been improved as well, for specifically only Dinah. And the last change I think I'm going to look at for today's patch notes under the mount section, and it has to do with all the horses in the game, is the death penalty system of mounts has been changed. I'm assuming it basically means death penalty. There is no death penalty. The only death penalty is a number. And now the Pearl death reset, if you own one, it will be refunded in pearls to you, and the death reset will now be a loyalty item because all it's resetting is a useless number that doesn't matter. So the death count will no longer affect breeding or exchange results. It'll also no longer lower your stamina, and you can still check to see how many times it's died, but that's pretty much all it does. I'm assuming the item description for Mount Resurrection reset items has also been changed. So that's pretty much it. I cannot believe I almost forgot to go over this. However, this is the main change for today. Monsters that previously dropped blue or higher grade accessories, pretty sure they still do, but now they have a chance to drop Cry or Duo of that accessory at a low rate. That is just crazy. The reasoning for this change was that they wanted to reduce the RNG in enchanting by giving you an RNG chance at getting an already enchanted item. Kinda weird logic, but when you think about going out to grind, especially if you're a noob and you don't even have dual gold accessories yet, and you're just grinding, and all of a sudden you pick up a dual gold best in slot accessory, that's pretty awesome. Like, you equip it on the spot and it's actually an upgrade, and like, people need this stuff. It's a way to progress the game, and also puts more of these accessories in the marketplace. Hopefully lower the price a little bit, because they've been just rising. Honestly, it's been pretty, unless there's an event, everything just rises back up to pretty costly. And looking at you, Bassy belts, you fucking 70 mil each. They didn't used to be 70 mil, at least for NA. Anyways, beyond the point, that is the change. Tons of stuff there, a lot of accessories, and just a nice update. Of course, we have the cash shop. For the 28th of March, I don't think I've even said the day yet, but today we have a cash shop update. So first of all, we have the Spring Renaissance combination. So this is for all classes in the game, as it says, and you get the Animos outfit plus a little lamb. So it's a combination pack for 2,700 pearls, get it all in one. Pretty cool. Now if we scroll down here, we also have the little lamb. You can buy it separately, very cute pet. One of a kind. We also have the Willow Breeze outfit. Now this has already been released, but we can now buy it for the Striker, and I don't know why it wasn't released for him before if it wasn't, but Ninja. This is the only thing I don't understand. Why is Ninja here? I mean, Ninja's like a classic. Like, why is this outfit here now? This should have been here last time, but for whatever reason you can do that now. And also, if you wanted to see what the Animos outfits look like, this is the male version and the female version. So, and you can buy this for these two, you can buy separately. The other two, or I mean the other everything for all classes with the lamb is in the package. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time.